Hi, my name is Anne Meara, and Jerry Stiller and me, we got a secret.
From Hollywood, the show that reveals all, I've Got a Secret. And now let's meet the star of I've Got a Secret, Steve Allen. Good evening and welcome to I've Got a Secret. How many times are we going to have to tell you that? Tonight's panelists are really something. One of America's leading laughers, Pat Carroll. A wildly witty guy she laughs at, Henry Morgan. Sprightly, clever beauty, Anita Gillette. And the quicksilver, quick quipster, Richard Dawson. And there's our panel. You've been doing so well with our guests panel that we decided to give you a whole raft of them, and here they come, right now.
Oh, the raft family.
For the time being, panel, we will identify these people as Miss A, Mr. B, Mrs. C, and Mr. D on this side. The reason we do that is because if you knew their names, you would know their secret. The secret concerns something they all have in common. If you'll whisper your secret to me, folks, we'll let the world know just what it is. Uh-huh. As you've already, no doubt, concluded, panel, the secret concerns their names, and we'll start the questioning with Richard Dawson.
Yes, A, may I say, it's a very pretty letter, by the way. The name, an American, traditional American name, would we recognize it?
I think you'd recognize it.
Oh, well, thank you very much. You flatter me. I have no clue at the moment. A common name? Tom, Dick, and Harry?
No. Unusual name.
Are they names that would be opposite to your gender? Oh, by the way, are you related to each other, the four of you?
No, we're not.
Apart from you've all got letters of the alphabet.
We're not related.
Mr. B, may I call you Mr. B?
Yes.
Are you, in your name, related in any way at all? Blood relative at all?
No, we're not.
Oh, well, I don't want to talk to you unless you're related, honestly. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Richard. You've cleared up a lot of ground, but I'm not sure what it is. Pat Carroll.
Yes, Miss A, would the name that we're looking for have historical significance?
No, I don't believe so at this time.
You don't believe so?
No.
Well, judging from that, would it have a dirty significance?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so, but of the two, that would be the more likely. If we had no other choice.
Well, I just don't know where to go. That could cover such a vast territory. Would the name make us laugh if we heard it?
Probably.
Does it have to do with a part of the body? Have I struck a chord?
No.
What parts do you laugh at?
You struck a chord to a part of your body. I don't know what we're talking about. Yes, Henry.
Oh, I was wondering what parts, Pat laughs at. Miss C, we haven't spoken, right? Is your name by any chance C?
No.
Hi, George, I had a great idea you just wrecked. Mr. D, is your name in any way similar to the other names?
No.
All right, we'll go back to Miss A, since I'm doing so beautifully. Do your names, taken the four of them together, spell out anything?
Not that I know of.
I certainly hope not. They spell buzzer at the moment, Anita.
Well, I'm really completely buffaloed. Mr. B, if we put the four of your names together, would it be a phrase we all knew?
No, it wouldn't.
I just asked that.
You said spell anything.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dissension has broken out among the ranks.
I don't know what to ask.
Why don't you call yourself W?
W, yes. Mr. D. Is your name, I don't know what to say.
Are they talk show hosts?
I need to ask them
would
if they're
their
the
names
Andrews
be like
sisters.
Carson,
Right.
Cavett, and Fraught? Would it be talk show host?
It would be more like that than it would be the name of a hockey puck and a roller skate. Everything is relative, you see. Now, contestants, would you please show the panel what your names are? They'll hold them up on these little signs. Now you'll see what their names are.
That's funny. I like it.
Pat Carroll, have you ever been confused with our Pat Carroll?
Yes, I have. I was stranded in Greece during the airline strike several years ago, and I marched into an office and said, "I'm Pat Carroll from Hollywood," and they gave me a ticket on the first plane.
You're kidding! And I'm usually mistaken for Rose Marie. Use her name the next time.
Do people ever ask you if you are the Pat Carroll?
Yes, they do, and I say yes.
Was your christened name, what's your middle name, Pat?
Patricia Ann.
So is mine.
Isn't that
Really?
wonderful?
Do you think we're related?
Maybe.
Well, you're much thinner than I am. I don't think so.
What's your occupation, Miss Carroll?
I'm a publisher and in advertising, and last year I published A Touch of Man, a male nude calendar.
Oh, there goes my PTA image right down the drain.
Mr. Morgan, have you ever been confused with our Henry?
Yes, several times in Las Vegas when I was cashing a check. But normally the check was so small they knew I wasn't Henry Morgan.
Thank you.
What kind of work do you do, Mr. Morgan?
I am a supervisor of parking at UCLA.
I see. Listen, in this town, that's very important. Hold a place for me. I'll be right out. Anita, what are your ambitions? Would you like to be in show business, such as our Anita is?
No, I'm a music teacher and I'd rather play my cello.
Oh, good for you.
That's very nice. Mr. Dawson, what's your occupation?
I'm a deputy city attorney in the office of Roger Arenberg, city attorney for the city of Los Angeles.
Are you ever in any way mixed up with our Richard Dawson?
Quite frequently, I, with some regularity, receive telephone calls and letters from teenage girls.
You see if she has a friend.
And then I've also gotten a couple calls from London, too.
Oh, good. Collect?
No.
I never accept those.
Well, thank you all, and after the show, you can all meet your namesakes and see what good it does you. We'll be right back. Thank you very much.
I've got a secret will continue in just 1 minute.
You're having breakfast with the stars on Game Show Network. Stay tuned.
Witty, funny, sharp, prose, lingo.
Lingo, redefining words.
Now, let's see if we can get another contestant or two out here. Nice to have you with us, gentlemen. Would you tell us your name, please?
My name's Rob Ferron.
And where are you from, Rob?
I'm from Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
Okay. And your name, sir?
Charles Lutz. I'm from Tucson, Arizona.
Okay. These two young gentlemen, panel, had quite an unusual adventure together when they were students at the University of Arizona. Their secret involves, let's see what I'll tell you about it. It's an inexpensive way that they traveled from Tucson to Chicago during a 3-day weekend. The purpose of that trip was so that Mr. Ferron could visit his sweetheart. You don't hear the word sweetheart much anymore, do you? It's kind of a nice word. Anyway, whisper your secret to me, gentlemen. We'll let the audience know what it was that you did. Oh. All right, panel, the audience now knows the secret, which, as I say, involves an unusual and inexpensive way to travel. We'll start the questioning with Anita.
Okay, Rob, I assume that it had to be something pretty fast because you only had 3 days. Is that correct?
Yes, I did.
Did you fly in any way?
Yes, I did.
You did fly.
Mm-hmm.
Did you fly on a plane?
Yes.
You got on an airplane, but you found somebody to work for an airline and you went on as their husband? No, I don't know.
Thank you, Anita. Richard Dawson.
Were you a skyjacker who was confused and demanded $1 and 500,000 parachutes? No, Rob, did you mail yourself air freight? Did you go in a crate?
Yes, that's the idea.
Really? I do that all the time. All the time.
That's what they did, all right. Mr. Ferron, wasn't that a very dangerous thing to do?
Yes, we found out subsequently that it's very dangerous.
Now, the first thing I would think about is what about air pressure? Because they go up, the jets go like, 37,000 feet, and it's pretty cold up there. What about that kind of a problem?
Well, I called up initially and told them I was a pottery dealer from Chicago, and I wanted to make very sure that everything was heated and pressurized.
So those compartments are heated and
Right.
pressurized. I see. What was the worst part of the trip from your point, Mr. Lutz?
I think the worst part that I can remember was when we first got up in the air. I kept track of the time because I was concerned as to when we were going to be setting down. And we were only up in the air an hour and 45 minutes, and I heard the landing gear going down. It was a 3.5-hour flight. And I was a little concerned as to where I was going to land and how long I was going to stay in the crate waiting for help. So I was really scared for most of the
Now,
time.
legally, you could not get out of the crate. You really had to stay in the crate?
Well, we had a trap door, but we'd have problems if we got out, of course, and somebody saw us doing that.
Had you tried to get out?
Yes, when we were in the plane, the trap door was made so we could get out and relax and whatnot during the flight. But the top was too close to the top of the box. We couldn't squeeze out, so we had to stay together.
Were you
Talk.
both in the same box?
Yes, one box.
They have a crate with a stewardess now.
Little midget
Time
lady.
just flies
Yes,
away.
Henry.
What, Charles, what happened when the wheels came down after an hour and 45 minutes? Where were you?
Well, ironically, what happened is we'd gone up and we caught a jet stream. So the wheels came down and we just came right directly in. It was just a very lucky flight. And we landed, I think we were in the air about 2 hours and 20 minutes total time.
I'm sure this must be illegal. What is the penalty if you ever did it again and got caught?
I'm not sure of the penalty, but it is very definitely illegal, and we wouldn't do it again.
Well,
we didn't know
Were
it.
you the first people ever to try this?
We're a little bit late, Pat. Pardon me. Just last question. What happened to the sweetheart that you were so anxious to visit?
Well, I ended up marrying her, and we have a 2-year-old boy. So
That's
pretty good.
And you might be interested to know that they live in a small box in the valley. Isn't that nice? Thank you so much for joining us. Good luck to you. Thank you. We'll be right back.
We'll be back to present our guest star, Stiller and Meara, right after these messages.
This summer, vote Kennedy, working for unity. Supporting big spending.
$20,400.
Foxy. Vote Kennedy tonight at 10:30 p.m. on Friend or Foe, only on Game Show Network.
Now let's meet the famous comedy team of Stiller and Meara. And we're very happy to have you here, Anne, needless to
Thank you,
say.
I'm very
But where's Jerry?
That's my secret.
Oh.
Well, we sent him off to a very unusual location.
I see.
But we can hear him.
Oh, good. How can we tell that we can hear him?
Well, you will hear when you hear him.
It'll be a dead giveaway. All right.
It'll be through the
Can you hear
magic.
us right now?
Yes, I'm almost certain he can hear us.
Can you hear us, Jerry?
Yes, I can hear you, Steve.
Hello, sweetheart. Do you miss me?
I miss you from a faraway place.
All right, don't tell them. Don't tell
Okay,
them.
whisper your secret to me and we'll let everybody know where, except
Okay.
the panel, where Jerry is.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Well, we'll do something about that.
Really?
That's wild. The audience now knows the secret, and as you can see, they're not that impressed by it, but that shows how much they know. Anyway, it deals with where Jerry happens to be at this very moment. Start the questioning with Henry Morgan.
Oh, there's a background noise, which is just in there for atmosphere, right?
That's Jerry's harmonica. He takes it with him.
It could be there to throw you off. You never know.
Is he in anything that is moving?
Well, we all are, aren't we? I mean, the earth is moving, isn't
Do
it,
I have to
Steve?
get a lawyer? I just asked
No,
you.
yes.
Let me put it another way.
No, Henry, you did right. You're right. It's moving.
Okay. Jerry, are you moving in or are you moving out of town?
Eventually.
When you sell the house, yeah. Are you above ground?
Yes. I would say I am above ground.
Yes,
but
he's-
in another way, I'm below ground.
What does that mean, honey?
I don't know. We'll have to wait till he gets here and talk to him about that. Anita, it's up to you.
That's to confuse us. Jerry?
Yes.
Are you in a plane?
No, I'm not.
But you are above ground?
In a manner of speaking.
In a matter of speaking.
Super Jerry. He can do anything.
It's enclosed.
Is it enclosed?
It's an enclosed thing.
It is enclosed.
Is it in an amusement park?
No.
You're not going up and down on a ride. Is it an automobile?
Oh, no.
Is it a motorcycle?
Oh,
An
no.
enclosed motorcycle.
It's
Police
Superman,
car.
that's right. No, Richard Dawson, what do you think?
Yeah, Anne, my love. Is Jerry
Richard.
in this building? Is that a sound effects record?
Jerry is not in this building, no.
Are you, Jerry?
Are you, Jerry?
No, I'm not in this building.
No.
Are you all right, darling?
I am safe.
They didn't hurt you, did they?
No one has done anything wrong to me.
Don't
yet.
let them hurt you, Jerry.
Is he on top of this building?
On top of the building?
I am
No, he's not on top of the building.
I'm pivoting at this moment.
He's
Pivoting?
Yes.
Pivoting?
Pivoting?
Are you suspended above the ground, Jerry?
Yes, I am suspended above
Yes,
the ground.
he's
Don't say that. A buzzer goes off when you say suspended. Well, bye-bye.
Thank you, Richard. Hi, Carol.
Jerry.
Hello?
Hello, Jerry. Listen, are you in the parking lot?
No, I'm not in the parking lot.
Are you farther away than the parking lot?
I am farther away than the parking lot. Yes, I am.
Are you within Los Angeles?
Oh, yes, I am within Los Angeles.
Are you above the smog line?
He's in Los Angeles.
Just barely, yeah.
If you are not an...
It's a beautiful night tonight, Pat. And
What are you making her
Have
an
you ever thought
offer?
of being a weather girl, Jerry?
I can see everything that's going on around me at this particular moment. As a matter of fact, I almost got picked up by a 747.
Well, now we're going to turn since you didn't quite get it, Pat, we're going to turn the screen around here, the TV screen, let you see where Jerry is. Jerry, tell him where you are.
I'm up here with a couple of bags, Steve. I'm in the Goodyear dirigible.
Who's up there with you, Jerry?
Who's up there?
I have Joel Chamberlain.
Who?
Joel Chamberlain of Norwood, Massachusetts. He's a terrific pilot, and he's going to teach me how to ski when we get down. And I have Don Johnson of Reno, Nevada. He's our technician who's making it all happen up here.
Do they have little...
I also have God.
Are there little statues on the dashboard up there you can grasp if you
I
need?
have a feeling God is not going to like that billing, Jerry.
Well, thank you very much, Ann and Jerry, for a very entertaining spot. We'll see you a little bit later. Thank you so much.
I've Got a Secret returns after these words.
Words, chuck, balls, solid, lingo.
Lingo, redefining words, Daddy-O.
For centuries, humankind has searched the heavens for guidance, for meaning, for answers. And through the ages, the greatest minds have come to a singular, terrifying realization. The stars are falling. The stars are falling when your favorite celebrities play Russian roulette.
I blame you.
Watch Great Falls September 7th from 9 to midnight, only on Game Show Network.
Shuffle that deck, because Jim Perry is ready to deal out some cash on Card Sharks, and when that's done, get ready for Win, Lose, or Draw, followed by Family Feud. Have Breakfast with the Stars again tomorrow morning starting at 9 Eastern on Game Show Network.
Now let's welcome one more guest. Would you tell the panel your name, please?
Emma Ortiz,
All right. And where are you from, Miss Ortiz?
Bogota, Colombia,
Bogota, Colombia. And where are you living now?
Glendale, California.
All right. I guess you got that basic information, did you not, panel? Miss Ortiz has a personal secret, something that involves herself. If you'll whisper your secret to me, Miss Ortiz, we'll let the audience know what it is. Okay. We'll start the questioning about this personal matter concerning Miss Ortiz. Start it with Pat Carroll.
Steve, Miss Ortiz, does this have to do with any kind of work that you do or professional carryings on?
No,
Are you a resident of this country now, or are you just visiting?
no,
You are not visiting?
no.
You're not a resident?
no.
Are you in any way representing something? Colombia is well known for coffee. Are you representing a coffee bean or something like that?
No.
No.
They have a nice broadcasting system, too. That's another matter.
Oh. Are you here on a political matter?
No.
Diplomatic?
No.
Personal?
No.
Am I boring you, Miss Ortiz? I am not a member of the FBI, nor have I ever been.
Henry? It's up to you. $3.
Miss Ortiz, can you pronounce Y-E-S?
Yes.
Bravo.
Is the thing that is your secret, is it something that is odd about you?
No.
Is it something that you are very good at?
No.
Is it anything that you do at all?
No.
Have you ever been here before?
No.
And Anita?
Miss Ortiz, this has something to do with a friend of yours.
No.
It has nothing to do with something that you do. Is it?
Yes.
It has something to do with something you do.
Yes.
It does. Do you,
How long have you been in this country?
Richard Dawson.
Very, very nicely put, Anita. Miss Ortiz, you're very pretty. Are you a yes man for one of the big studios?
No.
No. If I told you I'd like to take you to my apartment, would you come?
No.
No. Well, I rest my case, Miss Ortiz.
Oh, you still got your case.
I'll tell you now, pal. Miss Ortiz's secret is that she doesn't speak any English at all. Now, you might wonder then, how was she answering questions? Well,
Yes.
we held up the little cards. This told her her name, Emma Ortiz. This told her where she was from, in English, that is. This told her in English where she's living now. And we had these two little yeses and nos. And I simply pointed my little index finger at the appropriate one. And she still doesn't at this moment know what any of us are talking about. I'll prove it to you. Miss Ortiz, do you find that I'm rather handsome?
Yes.
Now, that's ridiculous. Would you like a big kiss right in the mouth?
Yes.
I'd like to give you $10 for the yes card, Steve. I'll give you $5.
Would it be all right with you if I gave these cards to Mr. Dawson?
No.
Arunga.
We met Miss Ortiz through the courtesy of the Berlitz School of Languages, and Miss Ortiz, gracias.
She's a failure.
Thank you so much. Adios. Thank you.
Good job, good job.
This is Johnny Olsen speaking for I've Got a Secret, a Mark Fritz and Bill Trotman production. This program was recorded